Hey guys, I have a mini Snowcat update for you. We're going on to the latter half of November here. This marks the anniversary of kicking off this project. And I am pleased to say that it is done. Everything is functional and operational. The engine came back from the service shop earlier today, and they managed to get out any of the issues that we think may be plaguing this engine. It's hard to say. After doing some digging, it turns out that this engine in particular was used as a classroom engine, so it had been torn down and rebuilt by Kohler technicians dozens of times, so we really don't know what the state of the internals are. I mean, rods and pistons, bottom end, all bets are off. No indication whether it's been put back together per the service manual. But anyway, issues that were found with the engine were the ECU was cooked. That was suspected to be done by the ignition coils, both of which had failed, and we suspect that it had poked the ECU with high voltage. So we got those replaced. The engine still didn't run right, and it turns out that the keyway for the flywheel had sheared, and the flywheel was somewhere about 40 degrees out of timing, and that's why the engine just really wouldn't start and run. It was just not doing very well. So we got all that sorted out. The engine runs now, but I still don't have a lot of confidence in it, just knowing or perhaps not knowing the entire history, and so for that reason, having a brand new engine is probably more desirable, just so that I don't get stuck out on the trail or in the middle of the wilderness. So this Kohler is going to be going away right away, and it's going to get replaced with brand new, straight from the factory, never seen oil. It's a Briggs & Stratton 27 horse, 810cc vertical shaft engine. As far as engines go, this is pretty simple. It's a carbureted engine. There's no EFI on it, so that should make diagnosing and servicing any issues a lot easier. I don't need a computer or a diagnostic tool that costs $1,000 from Kohler. I can just order a new carb or a carb rebuild kit online, be here in a couple days. And same for any of the other parts on this engine. Briggs & Stratton are kind of your off-the-shelf engine. You can get parts at your local service depot. Whereas the problem I had with the Kohler, there is only one competent service depot within 50 miles, and they were backlogged for 8 months and really unable to provide the level of service that's needed to get this thing going. So that's why I opted for something a little bit more off the shelf, a little standard. So in the next coming days, Kohler's coming out, the Briggs & Stratton is going to go in, and I will be selling off that Kohler to somebody else who's interested in perhaps taking a little bit more of a risk in an unknown engine. So that's all I have to report for right now, and look forward to getting some videos out to you guys right away, and yeah, keep watching.